John Palermo, I'm a director at Palermo Chartered Accountants, a small practice in Leederville. Going back to the smaller practice, it really throws you into the deep end of dealing with management issues, HR, both internally and with clients. I assumed that would happen faster with a smaller practice than a larger firm, which it did, and you take that experience and you build on it as fast as you can. The clients that you see in a smaller practice as opposed to being, say, in commerce or industry, is that in commerce or industry, and I rate that very highly because you can get great experience, but it's a different tangent to your career. You're working traditionally on one client or one industry segment. In a smaller practice, you're working on a multitude of different clients, different industry sectors, dealing with different people. You really get to see the genesis of most businesses right through to their exit, and you get to see what makes a business succeed, what makes a business fail, and the human aspect that contributes to that as well. So that's the main part of the enjoyment I get out of being in a smaller practice. A business or commerce degree will be the most flexible degree you can have for going into anything you want to in the future. So while you may start as an accountant, and CA obviously building on top of that, you can become a stockbroker, you can become a business owner, you can stay as an accountant, you can go into industry. So that sounded pretty good. What makes a CA different to other qualifications? I think the code of conduct and the rigours of the CA program really put us in good stead to be the professionals that we are. Certainly going out into the marketplace with a CA designation already puts you into a position where people appreciate the hard work that you've done and the ethics that come behind you as part of that qualification. So it really gives you a leg up in the marketplace, I guess, in talking to clients and really presenting yourself to them. On a day-to-day basis, a lot of my work is consulting and transaction-based, so a client will bring their work to us, and as well as doing their compliance work, we will advise them on structuring, buying and selling businesses, staffing issues, banking issues, and refer them on to the right people in the industry. So we will be almost a project manager for that client. So if they've got a task or transaction that they're trying to execute, we'll refer them on to the lawyers, the brokers, the bankers, and everyone else. There's obviously financial benefits. If you've done well in your career, you know, chartered accounting is a consistent business to be in, so regardless of market conditions, you'll always do okay. To the not-for-profit sector, I provide consulting advice and strategic planning. That's effectively what I do. Most of the not-for-profit sector clients that I've dealt with in the past really have short-term plans because no one's there to really give them the foresight to plan forward. And it's a growing sector, there's a lot of philanthropy in the marketplace, and there is a thirst for financial people, such as CAs, to jump on these boards and really give them strategic direction. From my perspective, what I set out to do with my career was try and broaden my experience and my knowledge in areas that I really knew very little about, but had an interest in. So with the National Trust, it was heritage. With the Royal Perth Hospital Medical Research Foundation, obviously it was medicine and research. With the Institute, it was our own industry, so that's where I was. And then with the arts, the ballet and the symphony orchestra, one of our clients is heavily involved in sponsoring those organisations, so we became actively involved in those. And it's been an extremely rewarding experience, to say the least.